Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Golden Spear Folk. Now, for the benefit of those of you who are not familiar with the channel or watching this for the first time, the whole purpose of this platform is to discuss issues that's pertaining to mixed people. First of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to all those who already subscribed to both of my platforms, both being Golden Spear Folk and Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. I also want to give a huge shout out to all those who follow me on social media. And I also want to give a huge shout out to all those who allow me to enter in your devices. So, what I'm going to ask you to do, if you have not done so, is the following. I'm going to ask you to subscribe to both of my platforms, like as you enter, and set the bell notifications to all. So therefore, whenever you do get the notification regarding my content, you have the opportunity to catch it on the playback. Most likely, the stream is going to be less than an hour because it is 12 o'clock noon, and not many people are going to be watching it live. It does that. Today it's unusual because it's just for now, and I'm going to be doing a stream on my main channel at 6 o'clock. Now, before we get into the topic, there's a couple of things that I need to address, mainly the following. Okay. Now, I understand that at times certain individuals, certain YouTube creators have beefs with other people, and then they'll go on the platforms and they'll say all sorts of junk about them and what have you. That's perfectly fine. Okay. I am not going to put that on all platforms. Okay. Um, and one thing I will insist that if you're going to address anyone, kindly address them with their given YouTube names. Okay. I'll give you a perfect example. Everyone knows I have many issues with both hybrid figure, and love and God. However, out of respect to them, I'm going to address them with their given names. I am not going to use any derogatory terms regarding those two individuals. So I will request that the same be done whenever anyone gets on my platforms. And on your own platforms, you can say whatever you wish regarding other people. You can attack other people, you can rip off other people to shreds, you can do all that to your heart's content. Please bear in mind that as the host and creator of both my platforms, I'm trying to conduct serious content, and I'm trying to maintain a proper environment so everyone can express their views freely without fear or hesitation. So I just want to get that understood. And what I will be doing is anyone that has any beefs with anyone that appears on both platforms, I'm going to request that if they're going to address anybody, whether they have a beef, please address them with the name, so don't even address them at all. If we can do all that, it'll make a whole lot easier for all of us. So, there's going to be a change regarding when I'm going to air Golden Spirit Folk. My next live show is going to be on Sunday, February the 12th. I think it's going to be 6 or 7 o'clock. The reason for the change, I'm trying to see whether an evening airing can generate more of an audience. That means that that's as uncommon sense. Depending on how things go, it'll definitely be a Tuesday show, there'll be a Thursday show, and maybe a Friday show or a Saturday show. I will discuss it and I will make an announcement regarding it prior to those errands. And of course, those of you who normally get the notifications will be informed accordingly. So, um, and so just bear in mind that my scheduling is going to be a little bit more fluid, mainly because of the fact that I'm doing a great deal all the time, and I'm trying not to do a live stream the same night that I'm doing all the time because I'm working from midnight to 8 a.m. So I'm trying to get some rest before I go to work. Also, there might be some social activities which I would be attending, but in either case, it will be properly notified. So, excuse me, I apologize. I've been had problem when I spoke to Tiger. It tends to make noise. One moment. I apologize for that. So that being said, excuse me. Okay, it's gonna be one of those days, people. It's gonna be one of those days. That, that being said, one moment. I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to do something with that smoke detector. Going to go up in the middle of the live stream. That means that we're going to get into the main topic. Okay. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, the topic for today is how to improve the image. Um, a lot of the things that we in general have to deal with, and sometimes we struggle with, is our image. How do we see ourselves? Okay, and how we see ourselves will cause others to see us as who we are. So, what I'm going to do to right now, I'm just going to just give me a moment. I'm just going to excuse me. I came across an article. Uh, um, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to do the main article because I don't want to read the whole thing. Okay. Developing an image that feels both authentic to who you are and representative of the message you want to convey is instrumental to the success of your career. If you want a man authority, be viewed as a leader in your field, take on clients with bigger portfolios and larger responsibility, carrying yourself at a high level is imperative. Thus, as you wouldn't leave your negotiating or leadership skills to chance. So too, you should not leave your image. The clothing we wear doesn't define who we are, what we want, or what we are capable, but most certainly influences how we feel and how we are perceived. Even if you're not working with a stylist, crafting your personal brand is something that's completely within control. Excuse me. Again, I apologize. It's just that if it's not that internet, it's a faulty smoke detector. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some key points, and I might have to cut the stream if I cannot control the smoke detector. Number one, acknowledge what hasn't been working. In order to figure out what you want to achieve, it's important to start with an honest assessment. Developing your personal style is all about generating confidence. So it's critical to look at the relationships between your clothing you wear and how it impacts your state of being. Reflect on times when you felt disempowered. Were you wearing and did you struggle to put on the outfit together? Look further to see if there's any patterns of these experiences. When you give presentation, excuse me, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reflect on times when you felt disempowered, what you were wearing, and you did struggle to put on the outfit together. Look for to see if there's patterns in these experiences. When you give presentation, for example, are you constantly aware of your appearance and the way your coworkers see you? Do clients leave you struggling to find clothing that makes you feel? Do clients leave you struggling to find clothing that makes you feel like your best version of yourself? Your wardrobe should act as a natural extension of who you are, showcasing your features and personality. Okay. Number 2, determine how you want to show up in the world. Ask yourself how you like to be perceived by all the people you interact with on a daily basis. Establishing a description on how you want to show up in the world, providing the foundation for your professional image. Choose your words that paint a vivid mental picture of the way you want to be seen. Adjectives like powerful, strong, sophisticated, and intelligent provide measurement to assess your against. Okay. Number 3, identify your inspiration. Studying the work of those who already mastered the skill of a user place to start when you are learning something new. As you can determine the framework of your professional image, it's helpful to draw inspiration from people who fit the mold. Okay. Number 4, build a visual guide. Creating a collection of photos that reflect your desired image. Search for outfits you would like to try, icons who embody your aesthetic, and anything else that can use as a reference to help you build a personality brand. Number 5, assess what you own and let go of what doesn't align. Getting the clear on the image you're creating for yourself will help you to assess what your flaws and honesty and objectivity. Chances are you've been wearing the same thing for years, not because you choose it, particularly it was familiar. Okay. Number 6, embrace exploration and discovery. And with that, I'm just going to leave it here. When you initially build your, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna basically, this is more like has to deal with a professional image. But one thing that's to bear in mind is you need to have a proper image of yourself. So, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share. No, that's the same thing, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to. No, that's not. You know what? This might be. I'm going to share with you an article called "Ideas for Building Healthy Self-Image and Improving Self-Esteem," and this was article was published on May 23rd, 2018. So I'm just going to read to you some steps that help you to improve your image, and this is from the Mental Health America. Okay. Number 1, start small. Take it one step at a time. You're not going to change everything all at once, so don't be afraid to start small. Set simple and achievable goals and then start completing them. Number 2, say no to your inner critic. Learning how to handle and replace the voice of your inner critic is a good place to start on raising your self-esteem. identify and challenge negative thoughts. The easier it is to identify an issue, the easier it is to change it. Number three, take a 2 minute self appreciation break. Sometimes it helps to simply take a deep breath, slow down, and ask yourself, what is it that you appreciate about yourself? Things that you do not have to be big, but they should reflect on what it is that you like about yourself in that moment. Thinking of a few things that you appreciate about yourself will help you to build your self-esteem, and it can help you turn a negative mood into a positive mood. Uh, Now here's an interesting concept. Okay, all right. I apologize. I basically have to remove the smoke detector from the wall. Okay, so I can try to continue this stream in peace. So number four is go for good enough. When someone aims for perfection, it can easily disappoint yourself, and this will reflect the way that you view yourself in the future. Knowing that it's okay to do your best and be happy with the finished project, even if it has flaws, can help you to improve the way you view yourself. Avoid about the ways which you feel, and celebrate the things that you have succeeded in doing. Number five, avoid falling into the comparison trap. Comparing yourself to other places, you're in a position in which you can never win. There's always someone who has more or is better than you at something. A better plan is to compare yourself to yourself and focus on how far you've come. Focusing on the results will motivate you and will help you to raise your team. This is something that's very important because what happens many times, we see how we are, whether it be in our scholastic achievements, or whether it be in our work environment, or whether it be here in these districts, and we see that the people that we know that perform better than we have. And sometimes we can fall into the trap where we compare ourselves to different individuals, whether it be we compare ourselves to our co-workers, whether we compare ourselves to our classmates. As far as the YouTube, excuse me, as far as these YouTube streets, um, when you see some creators which have gotten streams that got more views, or they have more subs, or they have more likes, or they have a larger audience. Okay, it could be very tempting as a YouTube creator to compare yourself to others. Problem is you're setting yourself for failure because then you start to lose hope that you'll never achieve any success. Also, the best thing you can do is be the best version of yourself. And what that means, is you focus on where you can improve. You focus on staying true to yourself. You focus on um, doing your best. You cannot worry if people in similar genre have more subs or more likes or more views. And there are many factors that go into play. It could be that they've been a YouTube creator for a longer period of time. It could be that they have a larger uh, core group. It could be, excuse me, it could be many things. It could be just the topic in question. Okay, okay. So the best thing you can do is be the best version of yourself, and the success will come in time, whether it be in your work career, whether it be in your scholastic career, or whether it be as a creator, whether it be on YouTube or any other type of social media. Number six, spend your time with supportive people. Spending time with people that care about you and support what you are doing can be extremely beneficial. When others believe in your abilities, it can be easier to believe in yourself. And one thing I have to say that I really appreciate very much is the people who support me, whether it be golden folk or whether it be uncontent. Because I do have a corporate of people who come on uncommon sense. They will watch my content, or they will comment on my content, or they will join the content. And also, people will at times leave comments on my community tab showing their appreciation or showing their approval regarding um, my content. So it does help to have a community, a close community of people who believe in it because it encourages you. If others believe in you, it's going to be you believe in yourself. Number seven, don't let the haters stop you. Now this is something that's very important. Some people make work to bring you down and make you feel like you're not good enough. Avoid placing emphasis on what people have to say and remind yourself that you can do it. Now, here in these YouTube streets, in time, each creator, the more successful they become, the more the haters that they have. And it's because of several reasons. Some is out of jealousy, some is a spy, some is they're frustrated because their platform is not prospering, or it's like a working environment are prospering for whatever reason. You cannot be focused on your haters. What you need to do is focus on yourself and be the best version of yourself. And number eight, it's a little artificial. It might seem artificial, but um, dressing clothes to make you feel better with yourself. Dressing yourself in something that makes you feel good can improve your confidence about yourself and make you feel good. It is something simple, but it can make a difference. Uh, the way I see it is that you should wear clothing that you that the that we that you like and will present yourself in a true light. Now the next two, actually the next three, these are things that more has to do with the health, but it will help us along the way in improving our image. Number nine, eat good food. Having excuse me, having a healthy, balanced diet will help your body and mind perform at its best, and you'll feel better at yourself. Now, wondering, what does a diet has to do with your self-esteem? you maintain a healthy diet, ensure that you eat your, you eat your fruits and vegetables and maintain a diet. First of all, what it will do is it will improve your health and it will improve your outlook. So it's very important. And sometimes we don't have the time to eat a healthy diet, but we have to make the time. Okay. Now, number 10, exercise regularly. This can mean going for a walk a block every day or exercising vigorously a few times a week. Exercise helps to improve your physical health as well and mental health and will help you and make you feel great. To be honest, this is something that I struggle a great deal due to the fact that I'm working 40 hours all the time a week on top of 35-hour work week. On top of that, I'm doing 2 part-times. However, everyone can walk, okay? And if you can walk every day, several blocks a day, both direction, that's going to improve your health and that's going to improve your mental well-being. Because at least you're getting some physical activity. You're not just sitting behind a chair eating nachos all day and what have you. Number 11, get enough sleep. Okay. Sleep can benefit your mind, and your body, and can help you feel good about yourself. Sleep helps to reduce stress, avoid depression, and sharpen your attention. The truth of the matter is this: when we don't get enough sleep, we do not function well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a challenge, but what I try to do is that during the day, when I'm able, grab a nap here, grab a nap there. Okay, make sure I can get some sleep. Um, Ideally, each person should get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. But when you need a very heavy schedule, it's very important that you try to get some sleep. Very, very, very important. Okay. Number 12. Do things you enjoy doing. People tend to enjoy doing the things that they're good at, and that makes them feel good about themselves. Doing things that you enjoy will bring accomplishment, and it can improve your mind and thoughts about yourself and your abilities. Um, this could be about a hobby, whether it be dancing, whether it be painting, whether it be knitting, whatever. Something that you enjoy because it does release stress and it will help you if, to improve your self-esteem, particularly if you're able to knit a sweater, knit a scarf or thing, or do something creative. Number 13, do something nice for someone else. When you are kind towards others and tend to treat and think of yourself, okay, when you are kinder to others and tend to treat yourself and think yourself in a kind of way too, these acts do not need to be big, but they will help you and someone else to feel better. Um, the way I see it is these acts of kindness doesn't have to be big. It could be small, something like treating a coworker to a coffee, or maybe spending time on a coworker with a time, or maybe treating a coworker for lunch, or just allowing a coworker or someone to vent, so to speak. So it doesn't hurt to be kind to others, and you will feel better about yourself. Okay. Number 14. Remember that you Awesome. And this is the last thing to consider. There's no one else exactly like you in this world, and that makes you incredibly special. Embrace who you are, and remember to love who you are. That boils down to the fact that we all need to have a healthy self-esteem, meaning that you can see yourself and you can honestly say, I like myself. I think I'm able. I think I'm intelligent. And of course, one thing it does help if you use positive affirmations. Like, today I will achieve my goal. Today I will encounter my task and I'll be victorious. Today I'm gonna make today a good day. So these are things. Yeah, excuse me. So these are things help you to improve your image. Now the link is in the chat. I doubt anyone is going to join the panel, but what I will do, just give me a moment. I'm just going to give you I'm just trying to do two things at the same time. Let me just bring it to your attention. What's good topic for this afternoon stream, which will be, excuse me. Okay. So today at 6 o'clock on Uncommon Sense, I will be discussing the topic, let the circus be the circus. Now, I cannot take credit for coining this phrase. This is a phrase that my cyber daughter Denise Gonzalez coined, and it has to do with the illogical behavior that we have seen from these YouTube streets. Okay, not just in these YouTube streets, but in our daily walks of life. Now, sometimes we give some examples of about the circus. However, I will not be mentioning people in general. First of all, because I want to give these people an emotion they deserve, number one. And unfortunately, some people get extremely sensitive when you mention their names. And they get all butthurt. And then they tend to back and do reaction videos. It's like, I mean, people do reaction videos about that doesn't mean I have to give them any more info to use against me. So that's going to be on live at 6 o'clock. Uh, just want to let people know that I will be unable to subscribe download, and the reason behind that is my attempt to control access by the trolls. Now, on Sunday, February the 12th, at 7 p.m. here in Golden Spear Folk, I will be discussing the topic, how you find yourself. Um, Now, that's what I'm going to be discussing is that there's a lot of terms that people use, and, and depending on in what sense, it could be considered positive or negative. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of argument over terminology, whether it be we use the term mulatto, whether we use the term MGM, whether we should be the term biracial, whether it be multiracial, things of that nature. So we're going to have a discussion about that and how we can deal with it. Because unfortunately, when it comes to the mixed community, there is no universal term to describe who they are, because you have so many different subgroups, and each subgroup is trying to have its own identity, which is perfectly fine. Okay, and I think each subgroup should have its own identity, whether you be mulatto, whether you be golden spirit, whether you be MGM, whether you be Malaysia. Okay, here we go again. Um, so we're gonna have a discussion. Hopefully, we can get some participation, so each person can give their perspective in regards to this issue. I know there's been a considerable amount of arguing in regard to um, excuse me. Okay, in regards to such terminology, and people have actually um, ended friendships over terminology, which is sad because people are getting upset over a term. So we're gonna have a discussion in regards to that topic. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this stream right now. And I'm gonna end the stream right now, and I would appreciate after the stream is over and a comment. Okay. I do accept positive constructive criticism. I again do apologize for the smoke detector going off, but I mean it's one of those things. So and of course I appreciate all those who have supported the channel and have subscribed. So I'm gonna end it, and I'm hoping I'll see some of you later this afternoon at 6 o'clock on my main channel. With that being said, this has been another, albeit short version of Golden Speed Folk, and I say thank you very much. Take care and peace.
Be strong. Be strong.